Now 3-1 with Jimmy buckets after beating the Houston Rockets on the second night of a back-to-back, the Golden State Warriors are now within 3 games of the number 6 seed. It's a small sample size, but playing the way they've been with the Chef and the Butler, the Warriors resemble a dangerous first-round matchup for anyone. The Warriors are also within 6 games of home court advantage as this team is rolling into the All-Star break. After bouncing back from an L to his former splash brother Klay Thompson on the first night of a back-to-back with 27 in Houston, over his last 6 games, Stephen Curry is now averaging 32.2 points per night. The Warriors can't waste this 24-25 version of Curry, as he's going to be 37 soon and may only have a season or 2 left of his career. That's why the trade for Jimmy Butler was so important. After the Warriors win against the Bucks, Curry would state regarding Jimmy Butler's impact on him, "Every possession doesn't feel as hard." Curry would also have this to say on Jimmy.
You see the positives of what Jimmy brings on both ends of the floor, just a high IQ guy, competitor, plays under control all the time, and you know, we've put pieces around him with different lines. We're still trying to figure that out. So it's been good so far. Excited about building some momentum. You want to end the road trip right. We got an opportunity to do something pretty special considering where we've been this season.
Over his first 4 games with the Dubs, Jimmy Buckets has found a home as he's seamlessly fit into the Warriors' off-ball motion-heavy style of play. The non-Stephen Curry minutes used to be nightmarish for Steve Kerr, as when they took Steph off, things would tank. Now, with how Steve's managing the rotation to keep either Curry or Butler on the floor at all times, Curry can relax mentally on the pine while watching his team get it done behind Jimmy's mastery. Whether he's scoring himself or setting up teammates like Moody or Podziemski, Butler's an offensive savant with a killer mentality who's evidently recaptured the joy he once had playing in Miami. Gracing the starting 5 in H-Town, Brandon Podziemski was fully in the flow and showing off his full potential. Pods had 14 points in the first half alone and finished with a Warrior third most, 18 on the night. Also dominating in the first half was Moses Moody. Moody had 10 points, 2 blocks, and a steal on a 4 for 6 shooting from the field over merely the first 24 minutes. The contributions of Podziemski and Moody were massive spark plugs for the Dubs in the early going. What they did in addition to Curry, Butler, and Green combining for 28 in the first half fueled the Warriors to a 14-point halftime lead. From there, it was the Warriors building upon that lead by extending it to 24 midway through the third quarter. This was behind the trio of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green dominating the action on both sides of the floor. The Warriors starters were locked in defensively and committed to getting the best shot possible every time down in the third quarter on Thursday night. However, going against what I said before about the non-Steph minutes being smoother, when Curry went to the bench, the Rockets used this as a way to cut their deficit from 24 to 12 by the fourth quarter. The Rockets then continued their run in the final frame, shocking the Warriors by cutting the lead down to 2 points behind stellar play from third-year pro out of Buffalo Nate Williams to go along with Aaron Holiday and Jock Lawndale. A clutch 3 from Curry forced a Rockets timeout, but Holiday followed that up with an and one. That was followed by Podziemski getting a clutch basket around the rim, and Curry hitting another clutch 3 which got it back to 7 with 3:20 remaining. Draymond made a tough finish around the rim, Butler had a backdoor cut and throwdown, then Draymond made a triple which sealed it for the Dubs. Great response against a tough Houston team on the second night of a back-to-back for the Warriors. What a way to enter the All-Star break for Golden State. This was your boy D-Flow, and I'll see you next video.